Hi everybody, welcome to Faces Behind the Fight. At the Institute each year we put a huge effort into ensuring that the funds needed for the research continue to come in. Our event suite includes the Cycle Classic. This is our premier fundraiser held on the beautiful shores of Lake Wendouree in February of every year. Each year this event gets bigger and better. Lots and lots of fun for everybody, from riders, donors, supporters, and just lots and lots of spectators. There's really something for everybody. The serious rider, someone who just wants to creep around the lake at a snail's pace. Let's go and have a look at the event, as Lisa also had the opportunity to talk to some of the folks down there this year.
What ride did you finish this morning?
The 50K.
Oh, and I understand this is your first ride. How did it feel?
Yeah, really good.
Excellent. And so you've also raised significant amounts of money this morning. Tell me about that.
Just the local community and businesses in Stawell got behind me, and within a week I raised a significant amount, so
I
very
think
happy.
At the last count you're up to over $1,600 and you've got a goal that you may well reach. So congratulations, that's fantastic. A warm welcome to George at the 2015 Cycle Classic. Professor George Kanarakis, the Research Director at the Fiona Elsey Cancer Research Institute. Lovely to have you in Lycra, George.
Thank you, Lisa. I won't say anything.
George has been on his bike this morning. What event have you participated in?
Just the laps of the lake. We do a family thing. My wife Trudy and some friends just go around the lake, and we do as many as we can.
Excellent. It's amazing to see so many people here having a great time, participating and supporting.
Absolutely wonderful.
It's lovely to have you. Go and get back in the saddle and complete your laps of the lake, and really nice to talk with you this morning.
Thank you, Lisa.
It is fantastic to be speaking to Paul and Hayley Carnes, who have participated in our event this morning. We've got two very smart bikes in front of us and two tired-looking riders. Let's hear from you, Hayley. What ride did you do this morning?
The 50K.
And how are you feeling now?
Good.
Are you tired?
Kind of.
I understand that you have quite a personal connection to the Cycle Classic. Tell us about that.
I grew up with David and Mark and Fiona Elsey.
Yes.
So I sort of, as kids, we were pretty much in mischief all the time.
Were you really?
Yeah, pretty much.
And so this is your way of honouring and remembering Fiona?
I just know what it's like to have little girls, and think it was a shame to see a girl pass away of cancer.
It's really nice, isn't it? It's dealing with two things at once. It's supporting a great event and doing what Ballarat does really well, and getting out and getting active. Yeah.
And having fun doing it.
Absolutely. Paul and Hayley, thank you for your support, and we'll look forward to seeing you on your bikes next year with another little sister of the family too. I'm talking with Scott McGrory, who is the patron of the Cycle Classic. Welcome, Scott. Lovely to have you with us this morning.
It's lovely to be here. Now, I've just completed the 100 kilometre ride, and you should be refuelling with electrolytes, etc. I've gone straight to the beer tent. Couldn't help myself. I had
on a day like this, Scott, good place to be.
It is. Oh, look, there's lots of carbs in beer as well, so that's okay.
What about magnesium and potassium? I'm not sure about that.
I'll do that later. Okay. I'll get those in later.
Fair call.
I love this event. Now, I've ridden the 100 kilometre loop 3 times, and to be honest, I've been in Ballarat quite a lot for the national championships where they have around Buninyong, so I've ridden that circuit quite a bit, but not much more than that. So 3 years ago when I did the 100k for the first time, I was pleasantly surprised at just how good the circuit is. And it was again today, just a great circuit.
Lots of people out on the road.
Lots of people, and I went out with the very first riders, and we hit the first roundabout straight out of the start line here, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to stay with the guys. They were going so fast right from the start. But look, it was a pleasant ride, lots of friendly faces out there, the marshals and everybody that were out on the course, on all the intersections, were doing a great job. And
it's a great community event.
Yeah, it is.
Being our patron for the last 3 years, tell me, what is it that is important to you to be involved with the Fiona Elsey Cancer Research Institute?
Well, we've got to beat this thing, don't we? Yeah. And that's what the research is about. You can raise money for so many other charities and different things, and they're all valid, they're all worthy, but to put it into research to actually beat the thing, I think that's so important, and we're getting closer and closer to achieving that goal every year.
Scott, great to have you with us, and thank you for your support. We'll look forward to seeing you next year.
Absolutely.
Back on the saddle for 100 Ks next year?
Oh, for sure. Look, I might even do the mountain bike ride next year. I'll bring my daughter along. She's got a mountain bike now.
Fantastic.
So I'll have to weigh it up. I don't think I should drag her around for 100 kilometres, but maybe we go and do the
How
mountain
old
bike
is she,
ride.
Scott?
She's 12. She'll be 13 next year, so she's really got to start toughening up, I guess, now that she's getting to
So the mountain bike might be perfect for her.
Could be.
Lovely to have you. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm speaking to the guys from Southern Cross Austereo. Welcome to the 2015 Ballarat Cycle Classic. Great to have you on board, both as riders and as our platinum sponsors for the Fiona Elsey Cancer Research Institute. So it's a double welcome to you all today. Jason, which raid did you do this morning?
I actually registered to do the 50, but ended up doing the 60 by default after taking a wrong turn. But I thoroughly enjoyed that, but it wasn't as bad as our GSM Alan, who took the wrong turn and ended up turning 50 into 100.
So there's been a few wrong turns. What does it say about the course or about your guys' sense of direction?
Direction. Yeah, sense of direction, definitely.
So what about you, Daniel? Which one did you do this morning?
I managed to follow the course and I stuck to the 50. And it was quite enjoyable, and I'm looking back to coming to do it again.
Oh, fabulous. And Arch, you've done it this morning?
Yeah, I did the 50K. It's the first hit out for me on my new bike, so a bit of a trial by fire. I missed the turn off myself, but managed to loop back around and get it back on the 50 track, so it was good.
So we've got some guys that have got attention to detail and some that are just being really heroic.
True. I blame it on sweat. My glasses were full of sweat, so I didn't set it. The signage was quite good out there, so well done to whoever set it up. It was fantastic. I must say, Arj's 50K ride today, his biggest ride before this was 15, so he did extremely well.
Look, it's amazing. I'm actually hearing a few of those stories, and I think it's a fabulous attempt from everybody to get out here on a hot day. It's hot work, and I think, Alan, you might have mentioned before that your legs are starting to register a bit of protest.
Yeah, I'm just balancing on one leg at the moment, so I can't put any weight on the right one.
But you must all be pretty proud of yourselves in Lycra if you're looking at coming back next year. Good to hear. Now, on a serious note, you are fantastic supporters of the Fiona Elsey Cancer Research Institute. And I'd really like to ask you, what's important to you guys about cancer research?
Yeah, look, I guess overall, in summary, the money raised that goes into cancer research is fantastic. Not just from us, but by everyone. Yeah. And that was enough to attract us as a sponsor. I guess when you're out there too doing the physical work and you know that you're doing something to raise money for such an event, it actually motivates you in some way, physically and individually by yourself when you're out there on the bike. But for I think it's 8 years now we've been on board, and we'd love to continue indefinitely. So. Yeah.
Well, we're very grateful to have your support. As you all know, it's a community institute that relies on the donations and the support of community supporters, partners and the community at large. And that's one of the things I love to see today is all the people around here who are riding in support of something really serious and pretty sad, but getting out and having a great time and being engaged in this event.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The thorn between the roses. I am sitting here with some of the ladies from the Goddesses Cycling Group. It's amazing to have these women with us. They've been riding the Cycle Classic for a number of years. Welcome, girls. Lovely to have you here. So, Ruth, what race did you do this morning?
It's not a race, it's a ride.
You're right. I stand corrected. What event did you do this morning?
So I did 100Ks.
100K.
Yeah.
And you're looking rather fresh for riding.
I don't feel rather fresh, I'm afraid, but I'm glad I look it.
So how was it? How was the course?
It's a lovely course. It showcases Ballarat and the beautiful surroundings to its entirety. Yes, it's beautiful.
And it's hot. It is very
a bit hot today.
It's starting to cool down a little bit. Yeah. And ladies over here, have you also done the 100Ks this morning?
Yes. I did 85.
Did the 85? Only did the 85.
It's all right. It was good.
It was good?
Yes, really good.
Now, can I ask, ladies, why do you like to support this event?
The Goddesses formed several years ago, and they've been supporting it from the beginning. And I guess amongst us, there's those who've been touched by cancer. I myself am a lead in cancer services, and I know how important it is for exercise to keep survivors fit and how important it is to support cancer research.
Today it's all about the research, and we are making some really significant headway into this disease of many types, which is so important. And it's very moving to see all of the people that have been touched by cancer. So it's great to have as much community support as we've got.
Thanks very much, Lisa. As you can see, this really is a lot of fun. An event like this doesn't just happen. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes effort and energy that must go into the planning, through corporate support, right through to big groups of volunteers for the actual running of the event. We'd like to thank our groups of supporters through various functions. One of these is our VIP Sponsors Night. I was lucky enough to chat with a few of the folks at this occasion. Let's hear what they've got to say.
In their lives and their careers. 5. Hip 5,000 a bit down. 5. He's out. Good job.
I'm here tonight at the VIP Sponsors Night for the Cycle Classic for 2015, and I have with me two very important folks. We have a wonderful committee, and two of the members are here tonight with me. John Ives. Hi, John.
Hello, how you going?
And Gavin James.
Hello, Paula.
All right, now these guys have been involved with this project for a number of years, so we're going to ask John a little bit about why he's decided to commit time and generosity to this project.
Well, I think the really important thing is a way that general people can be involved with the Institute and do something like just ride a bike. That's all we want people to do, is ride a bike, where you're raising funds for a really good cause for people who can't ride a bike. And I think that's the thing that we try and get across all the time.
Yeah. And when you're involved with a project like this, what are some of the feelings that you have, when you see a successful event go off year after year?
Well, I think it's the enthusiasm of the supporters and the people and the general public. We've taken from when we first started, the people who couldn't ride a bike at all, their Niagara Ride laps of the lake, or the 50k, 60, 100, up to 100k, or the mountain bikes. And also we now have a walk around the lake. Just have the general community being involved in a way that they're trying to do something for someone else. I think it's really important.
Sure. And Gavin, you've been involved for a long time as well. What drives you to be involved with this?
Look, when we started 8 years ago, it was about trying to find a local charity and that we could actually put some time and effort into, that we saw that all of our effort and, more importantly, every dollar, every cent of every dollar went into that local charity. Hence the reason why we're involved with the Fiona Elsey Cancer Research Institute.
Excellent. It's a little bit of a mouthful, but we can lovingly call it the Institute.
Yes.
So for us here, we're standing in a new facility. So how does it make you feel to have been involved with the development so far?
Very proud. Very, very proud. As a Ballarat person, born and bred, to be here and see the work that we've all collectively done makes me feel very proud indeed.
Great. Well, it's lovely to be part of it as well, and it is a very proud, warm feeling. So thanks very much for coming along and supporting the event yet again this year. Thank you.
Thanks, Paula. Thank you.
I'm here this evening with a long-term supporter, a representative of BJT Legal. I have Steve Byrne with me. Steve, how are you tonight?
Very well, thanks, Paul.
Okay. Now, BJT has been involved with not the Cycle Classic only, but Fiona Elsey Centre, the Institute, for a very long time. Tell us why you continue to support the Institute.
I think probably since day one, Paula, but look, as it was said tonight, everyone's been touched by cancer, and being a large legal firm in the town and business, we feel it's very important to be involved in something, such a great cause.
Fantastic. Now, the event, this weekend we have the Cycle Classic. How many of the staff might be, or family and friends might be participating with the BJT label on their back?
Well, we always put in a team of 10.
Yeah, wow.
And in terms of staff, again, there's probably and the wider, the wider staff, their husbands and children, and it's amazing. It's I'd say 20 to 30.
Wow. And so it's a family affair. It's something everyone can get involved in and get behind, isn't it?
Well, myself and my cousin are keen bike riders, and then we've got some keen staff members that are also keen bike riders. So it's something that we love doing, and we think it's a great cause.
Thank you so much to all who are involved with this year's Cycle Classic. If you'd like to be involved with the event for 2016, please visit our website where you can find details of becoming a rider, a volunteer, a spectator, or even a corporate supporter. In our next episode, we're going to take you on a wonderful journey behind the doors of our brand new state-of-the-art facility, of which we're very proud. See you soon.